Hello, beauty storytellers. Welcome to Beauty Stories, and the reason why I look like a complete mess is something that I will explain later. But right now, I am at the basement of my suite dorm, and I'm gonna explain later. Yeah, I'm at the basement of my suite dorm right now, and so I plan for this video to be really short. Even though every time I tend to say that something's gonna be short, it tends to be like much more longer than I expected. But hopefully, this could be the exception. So believe it or not, I do have an actual life outside of the Chipmunk fandom. I mean, it's been so long since I can even actually call myself a Chipmunk fan, thanks to something that happened a while ago, which we'll get to that soon, since even today it's still like I had to keep it together throughout this entire day since, yeah. So first off, I have a job. I started off with a job this semester as the faculty assistant for the teacher of special education office at the Education and Human Services building. So I work as a faculty assistant there at the front desk as a student worker. I had to work three days per week, 2 hours per day. And then I just got back, since I have both on Wednesdays. I also just got back from the the Children Learning Center to get my volunteer and observation I was in at the Children's Learning Center for Infants and Toddlers, since I'm earning a degree in early childhood development, and learning, excuse me. And so, yep, I'm earning those hours, and the people out there are so nice. Which, to make this short, goes to my other point, that people who know me in real life are so sweet to me. Like, for my family and the people who, like, are strangers in real life, they're, like, so sweet to me. And like, even my therapist, like, they all show great support for my book and great support for my goals and my aspirations.
Glass bottom, bolt, and paperback, $9.99. Oh wow! Oh wow! An emotional intelligence coloring book. Oh, woo! You doing this? This is awesome.
Okay.
What's wrong?
I don't know.
You just so excited? Are you excited about this?
Kind of.
Yeah, it's something for you to be proud of. It is.
And I have been so grateful to have people like this in my life. And if any of you, like, even people, since not everyone online all hate me, since if that was true, then I wouldn't have any views or any subscribers or any likes. So if you are one of those people who support me, thank you so much. And thank you to my family who spread the word about my book, and thank you so much to my therapist who, even though I'm not seeing her anymore, I'm really grateful to experience this kind of love from people. You guys who gave me unconditional support no matter what are the people who matter the most to me, and I love you for that. You can't see the heart, but I'm doing it. And now, for the reason why I wanted to stop by and do this kind of video is because if you haven't seen my recent post, yesterday I discovered that, like, I was checking out some, like, I dug more deeper, since I've grown kind of more of a thicker skin when it comes to people who want to take hits at me, like, who want to say things that were never true about what happened with my question, which I'm not even gonna go there anymore. Since every time I try to explain, he just comes up with another excuse. So, like, there was just no point in trying to fix the damage that Simon has done, not Jeanette. Like, Jeanette done nothing wrong. It was mostly Simon's fault. I hate that Jeanette had to blame herself in that entire, like, it made me cry too. It made me cry too. But enough of that, since of course no one will listen. I learned that he also mentioned me in the vlog where, like, even though someone else online called me nasty, this is the first time that someone has ever called me nasty. And once again, I've grown a really thick skin, so that doesn't bother me. Plus, it was 3 years ago, so of course I should forget it unless he actually apologized, which, I mean, he did, but not really for a specific reason. But you know what? Not even gonna go there. Like, he is not worth my time. The fandom is not worth my time, since there are actual people in real life who will listen to me and will enjoy my presence and will not complain about the stupid Tinkerbell question like, really?
Things are gonna get mushy. I think we're gonna call it.
To put it shortly, I wished I had never asked that question in the month. I wish I could go back in time and revert myself from asking that question, since I didn't know that it would lead to all this blame and all this hatred. And since I know I made a lot of mistakes too, and I'm really sorry for everyone, I had to experience people block me on both YouTube and Discord, and even like an entire hate base around the year 2022 and 2023 on Discord. I found out, and people like try to like pretend it didn't happen once I joined in 2024. No, I didn't. I joined the server in 2025. Like an entire hate base that surrounded about me at that time. I discovered it, and yeah, it did hurt a bit, but once again, I've grown much deeper skin than I did in the past. And even said that they were gonna work together to try to get rid of my channel, which unfortunately didn't happen. Womp womp womp. And even like the reason why, since I post some things on YouTube, I post some things on Discord, or I even transmit some things on YouTube to Discord at times, so there has been this user, in which I'm not gonna give out any names, but I've currently blocked him. He's been saying some profanity, like it's an initial profanity. Like the reason why I'm not posting, this reason why it's a YouTube exclusive, is because he's been saying like some initial profanity, and even like some things to, like even one insult to a friend that I made on the server about her artwork, and like the story she told me when I explained that I was making a published book, and I defended her, in which unfortunately no one can defend me. I mean, no one had the time to defend me at that moment, despite me defending her from that same person. And yeah, he said some profanity about Glass Wonderful when I revealed in a post that, yeah, like, he just gave an excuse as always, but he doesn't matter to me. None of the people in the fandom, like none of the people who discouraged me in the fandom matter to me. Let me put it specifically, the people who discouraged me in the fandom, they don't matter. And like, it's the people like my mom, my dad, my extended family, my therapist, and one of the caregivers that I showed this book at. And the thing is, I always carry it around with me, if you guys don't want it, just in case. Like on Monday, she had it out. Where is it? Like, I've always carried around this book. It's an original, I mean, no sponsorship. And so it's not the fake people who pretended to know everything about you that matters, it's the people who stuck around that matters. And even the people who said some profanity about the book you create, that doesn't matter, since once again, I don't even know who he is, and he doesn't even know who I am. And I'm taking this much better than I thought I would. And the reason why I want to address this, like, specifically to the Chipmunks fandom, is because I don't know if it's like an error on YouTube or not, but none of my comments will show on the official Alvin and Chipmunks YouTube channel when I try to give out my support. Like, I don't know if it's like an error or something, but I had the thought that they might have blocked me, but I wasn't gonna make a video on it since I'm done with jumping to conclusions, since that got me in the worst position possible. I learned that the hard way, and probably he did too. And there were many times, like even outside the Chipmunk fandom, where I had experience of emotional turmoils where I feel like I wanted to not end my life but escape. Or even if I did have thoughts about ending my life, I would never do that, since I will always jump to the thought of my family and how they would react when I'm gone. Even that one scale, which once again had nothing to do with the fandom, but like if you guys remember in January, well, I decided to cancel Escape the Soil of Lighthouse Village, which can be partially due out of writer's block or just not really having that much determination anymore to make it. Then I took like either 1 day or 2 full-day break from on my phone, and my mom got really concerned, and she like gave me tons of calls and tons of messages to see if I was alright. And when I actually checked out my phone for the last time, then she was like saying that, like one of the messages said that she's going to start calling the police if I didn't respond. That's how worried she was. But I texted that I was okay, and like it really scared her. So if some suicidal thing like that ever happened, in like not just a scare but for real, then I wouldn't know how to live with that. Especially since, to make matters worse about the effects that cyberbullying can cause, is that one of my favorite YouTubers, Saber Fox, that I started watching since 2020 and even inspired me to get a Fox plushie that I kept with me in this store. It's in my room, and I showed it in the video that I made for the podcast, which once again I'm still scared to show to Discord given again, and even that one hater that I blocked that might say some stupid stuff. Michaela Waynes ended her life due to some online haters, and even some people she known were on that ride, and it's reminded me of my situation on Discord. There are like even some people that are saying like things that were not true, like even some crazy stuff. Like one person even said that I was the same person that forced Chris to say some questions. Like I don't remember ever doing that. Like was it? I don't remember ever doing that to someone. And with Michaela Wayne, it's Reddit snark accounts, which most of them got banned by moderators, but it still left a deep hole in which caused permanent damage. And I heard that the user never apologized or anything, which, like, you know what? Like, that doesn't matter. Like, these people don't matter. You shouldn't give your energy or you shouldn't give your life away to these kind of people. And if you're asking, I do not use Reddit. I check Reddit from time to time, but I don't really have an active account. Like, I think I've only posted like 2 comments. Like, most of them like total drama or this venture camp related. Like, I haven't really, like, I'm not active in Reddit if you're asking. I just check it from time to time. And her family, Michaela Wayne's family, was really distraught, both her husband and her daughter that she left behind. And I even had to make promises to my family that I would never end up like that. And since they don't really know anything about this channel, I mean, I got the suspicion that my mom secretly knows about this channel, since I was looking through her phone and one of the images that she saw was a post that I made about my sister graduating. So yeah, she might secretly know about the channel. But whether or not, I'm still in this. Like, the people who try to report me and get rid of my channel, please talk to me first before ever doing that. I mean, you guys failed anyway, so, but like, I'll be more respectful to you. If you want to talk with me, and since I'm here to make everything right possible, I don't know what I need to do to get your approval, but I'm here to make sure that everything goes right now. If you don't want me to ever interact with the Moncast, then I won't. And if you want me to just end my life, then I will never do that, since I have a family and people who actually care about me in real life. And the whole thing about, like, even in that vlog, he said that I was doing that video for attention over views. Like, did he forget that he answered my question in the first place? But no matter what, I am here to stay. And I'm here to make things right for everyone. I even made a promise that I'm not going to reply to any more comments on any videos from the Monk Hub, and to the people that I hurt, I am giving them their space. I'm not interacting with them anymore. Like, even if my comments are back, I'm still not gonna reply or interact with anyone there, since I'm giving them their space, their much needed space for me to think and reveal and contemplate on everything that's been going on. I have developed so much. Trust me, I know a place that Chris was going to, since I've deleted a video where I respond to like a person in the Nepali which I reported, and it's removed now, about a person calling me the B word and saying that she wished that Chris would sue me, and made an assumption that I didn't care about the Chipmunks or the Chipettes, which is definitely false. I've been watching them since I was 10 years old, and I loved them since I was 10. But once again, those people don't matter to me. The people who love me in real life, they are the only people that matter in my heart. Half heart, since I'm holding my phone in the other hand. And to all of you, either former cyberbullies, since that's what people like to call me, former haters, or people who are experiencing so much hate in your life, especially when it comes to online hate, since that stuff will stay forever. Like, what's online, it's gonna stay forever, like, whether you like it or not. That's the scary thing about what you post online, and how you should be careful about what you do. Like, I am regretful, unlike many others, even the people who want to, like, victimize themselves. It's really stupid. But to people who are experiencing hate, do not give them your life. That should be the biggest thing ever. Do not give them your life or your soul. Always recognize the people who love you the most, the people who will stick up for you the most, and like, those people don't know who you truly are. They don't know how much you are a star. The people who love you for who you are, and people who always stuck by your side no matter what. Since I was scared, like, back in 2023, I was scared. Like, I had insecurities that most people would only like me because I was autistic, which should never be the case. And it's proven wrong when, the hate from Discord came back at me, and I didn't know about it until today. Like, back in 2023, like, I knew about 2022, but not 2023, where the hate came back. Return of the hate. Okay, I'm done. But I wish people would talk to me instead of at people who know nothing about who I am. But you know what? Those people can say whatever they can about me. Because I know that I have a family and I have people who depend on my help. I have a job and I have volunteer hours and observations. Like even one cute little toddler, like I have tons of people like in every age range who needs me. And online hate isn't gonna stop them from doing my job, from doing what I do best, even outside of YouTube and outside of social media. I have real life people who depend on me. And those are the people that matter in my heart. Thank you for listening, and remember, it's the people who know who you truly are that matters, that counts, not online hate or any hate in general. Thank you for listening, and continue to give me unconditional support as always. And if I ever get the chance to, I'll be shocked if my Michaela Lane short gets on the Monkcast due to what happened and that whole we don't want to speak about it. So thanks for listening, and I hope to see you next time when I'm less busy with everything in my current life. Bye.